Hi, my name's Brianna, and I'm a graduate student at the Virginia Institute of Marine Science studying nutrients. And my Virginia Sea lesson plan is based on my interest in the role nitrogen and phosphorus as nutrients can help fuel the growth of phytoplankton in our coastal waters. And understanding how nutrients can help phytoplankton grow is really important because these phytoplankton can help build up and support the other creatures living in our ecosystems and help feed our fisheries. So by studying nutrients, we can understand the processes that support our ecosystems, and they can also be indicators of the health of our ecosystems. So my lesson plan is designed to demonstrate the importance of nutrients as a limiting factor for the growth of phytoplankton. So the big vocabulary word in my lesson plan is the Redfield ratio, which is an important ratio in marine science and oceanography that sort of demonstrates this ideal balance of nutrients to get phytoplankton growth. And the Redfield ratio is a ratio of 16 units of nitrogen to 1 unit of phosphorus being available for those phytoplankton. And so using the Redfield ratio, we can characterize a system as either phosphorus limited, so if our ratio is greater than 16 to 1, or nitrogen limited if the ratio is smaller than 16 to 1. And so in my lesson plan, the students actually get the opportunity using different nutrient scenarios to calculate nitrogen ratios. So students will be getting baggies filled with beans representing phytoplankton and the different types of nutrients, and then they'll calculate the specific ratio for those scenarios. So for this lesson plan, I used beans such as phytoplankton are split peas, but you really just need 3 different items and just make sure they're distinguishable for the students. And then after doing those countings with the different bean scenarios, they'll calculate their ratios, but there's also a different challenge for students. I do have a graphing exercise with a graph with 2 y-axes, so one on both sides of the graph. And so this will be a challenge for students to orient themselves. My lesson plan is designed to sort of guide students towards reading those figures, but this is a really important skill that researchers use all the time because it allows them to look at a lot of different data on one figure, even though the measurements might be slightly different. So that's one of the bigger challenges in my lesson plan, but there are a lot of questions through the worksheet to guide students through, and there are also some optional questions at the end to go more into the importance of nutrients with the process of eutrophication and how much nutrients are actually available. So hopefully by the end of this lesson, students will understand ratios and proportions of nutrients being important, but also the amount. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.